right, everybody, I'm back. Back from where, you say? We've been on the road for almost just shy of 3 weeks. We went up and down the Oregon coast and the Washington coast, and I'll put some pictures up and make you jealous. So let's pause and take a look. Okay, the day I left, the morning of, the dryer broke. I quickly figured out what was wrong, ordered it. It was the thermal overloads, ordered them for nothing on Amazon, and they showed up. The day before we got back, my daughter texted and said, the washing machine's not working. Got back, went straight into it, put the parts in the dryer, got it working, and dove into the washing machine and found out it was the drain pump. Got one on order, got it delivered this morning. It's running right now. My wife helped me with it, and we did the little Google AI thing, and we figured each repair would have been about $350 to $500 if they came out and did it. I think we're in at less than $70 for the parts, and my wife learned how to repair a dryer and a washing machine and said, and I quote, "That was pretty fun." Okay, so here we are. A few things happened while I was gone. Also, the day before I left, remember I bought that forge from India and fired it up, and the meter, it pegged, and the regulator was, you didn't know if it was working. I contacted the company through Amazon and I said, hey, this is what happened. Later that day, maybe within 4 hours, they said, okay, new regulator's on the way. So this thing, we talked about it, we discussed it. It's pretty cheap, it's pretty inexpensive. But that kind of customer service and support, I'm back on board. So later we're gonna put in the refractory coating and fire it up, and hopefully everything goes well. And I'll give you some ideas of the plans there. Also, while we were gone, I got a gift that I want to share with you. My wife's on her local Buy Nothing group on Facebook, and somebody was giving away, wait for it. I think the irony is that it seems like everybody's doing toolboxes. You can see a little rust there. Is doing toolboxes on YouTube lately. And now I have a toolbox that needs a lot of help. So I reached out to a friend and mentor on here, you know who you are, and figured out where he gets his rivets when he replaces, because this, I'm going to kind of go all in on it, I guess. The rivets need to come out. The handles need to be redone, but it came with some junk in it, and mostly I mean junk. So I thought for today, because I'm just getting going, that we would do an unboxing. They're not my favorite videos, but they're popular and people like them. And there was a couple of cool things I glanced in here. I was like, I want to share it. You don't got to watch it. So let me get set up and we'll go through like I said, most of it's junk. So we'll go really quick, we'll flip through and I'll show you what's in there. Stand by. One other important takeaway from the washer dryer thing is we had to change out some of the stake-on connectors, little F1 connectors, and we needed to replace one of the jumpers with some 12 gauge wire. And I needed a couple of sheet metal screws were missing. And the upside of that is when I brought my wife in the garage with me, because she wanted to see the whole process. What tools, where do you get them, where do you keep them? We dug into the hardware shelf and I showed her, you know those stake-on connectors? I bought this multiple set of different electrical connectors a few years ago, and I said, that's why these are taking up space still. And the screws, and she kind of had because let's face it, if you have a spouse or significant other in your life, they probably don't understand why you have boxes, drawers, and peanut butter jars full of this stuff. Okay, check this out. It's a pretty box. Oh, I mean, it's a cool box. It's going to be pretty. Boom. Shelves. Almost I have an idea of already of what it could be used for, but I'm not 100%. All right. A lot of it is rusty bolts, big washers. There's some other things. I'm just going to grab things that look like they might be tools. Allen wrenches, because God knows I only have 700 of them. Look at that. Punch. Oh, wait for it. Punch. A Phillips. Oh, wait a minute. We could make a screwdriver out of that one day. All right. See, we got a video. Oh, I have a set of these that one of the few things that survived from my dad is a set of screw extractors, just like this one. Another Allen, another Allen. Hi, Allen. Masonry drill bit that's seen better days. It's going to stay right there into the... All this hardware is going to be put into one of those coffee bins and say, oh, if you were here the other day on a project I was doing and I had to make, what was it? A cotter pin. Oh, on my grandson's drill. A heavy duty cotter pin. This probably would have worked perfect. That's going right in. There's, oh, look at this. A miniature pulley. Ha! Love it. Wait. I have a whole collection of these miniature different screwdrivers. Some of them are advertisements. This one has a melted bent handle. They're my tweakers, at least that's what we called them when I was a Navy guy. Oh! Everybody's gonna love this. A socket. It is Pencraft. 3/16. I thought it might be a 10 millimeter and we could all rejoice. Okay, oh no, one more Allen. An Allen. An Allen. I should stop that. Oh, wait. Another Pencraft. Penn Craft. Half inch this time. I honestly don't know that brand. I'll Google it, but if you know it, and what if there's somebody watching this that's like, oh my God, a Pencraft, I've been trying to collect those. Let me know. Another super skinny but extra long Allen. Can't have enough. All right, let's go to this side. There was something in here that was pretty exciting. I wanted to show. Oh, a wood handle. It used to be, well, I think it was a screwdriver that somebody tried to turn into a chisel, a skew chisel to be exact. And maybe I'll continue that. But this is the one that got me. A pokey thing. I think it's amazing because probably I'm going to say 90% of you who are watching this, so basically 2 of you, will know the reference to why it's called a pokey thing now. That's the power of media. And I'll never call it anything else. Another Allen. Another Allen. A wrench. Well, a rust. I got a rust. Gosh, I have one of these, but I haven't used them in years. I almost want to buy a pane of glass and cut it just to see if I still can. But yeah, a glass cutter. And the wheel doesn't look, well, never mind. It does. Allen. Okay. Somebody, this might go with my forge. Somebody took a chisel and customized it obviously for a specific use, but it doesn't look like afterwards they got used much. I don't know. And I'm not going to show you all the another Allen, 2 more. I'm not going to show you the many washers, but man, this is going to really, I'm always looking for, we moved so much when I was in the military that I didn't acquire as much hardware as a man my age should have. And to be honest, it's a little embarrassing amongst my peers. Oh, here we go. The tool I do collect a lot of, a punch again. I'm gonna say I'll bet it. I don't know. Stanley. Okay. Whoa, wait, missed it. No, that's not an Allen. Sorry, or not a socket. We're getting there. Again, this is all going to get dumped into a bin, and I promise I'm going to sort it out real soon. Oh, huh. Drill bit. Does anybody sharpen their drill bits still? I used to. My dad taught me how, but it's probably been 10 years since I've sharpened a drill bit. I've gotten lazy and I just replaced them. Okay. Stop talking. Oh, wait. I wonder if anybody. Okay. I have a couple of these. Oh, no, that's a soft one. No, okay. It's a chalk. I thought it was an Arkansas stone. That's annoying. Oh, what's that? A little thing. Lots of widgets and digits. I think one of our fellow YouTubers just went through a set of these, and I have more than a few sets from my Volkswagen days, but yeah, this one won't even open. It's a real small set of feeler gauges. Again, I haven't done plugs and points in so many years that y'all probably hate me for, but I gave away a ton of tools that were automotive specific because I wanted them to be used. And there's still some young people out there that are dabbling and don't have the money that the old farts have to get those tools. So, but yeah, I gave away tools that I'll never use again. How crazy. Huh, okay, I gotta show you that. I used to do that. They need a cleanup though. Thank you, Evaporust. Whole bunch of, the amount of washers in here is staggering, and that's great. I definitely had a washer deficit. Oh. 2 more Allens. I think that's all the useful or potentially useful stuff. So this was a welcome back and no way. This was a welcome back and a box reveal, but I want to show you this. Okay, I have an old fillet knife that I'm gonna normalize and heat treat and cut it up and make carving knives out of. And so I'm looking forward to playing with that forge that but look at that. That's a pocket knife blade. And I wonder, I don't see, the brand is probably made in China, but I don't know. Wow. Now, I think it's a Camco. I could turn that, or not turn, I could make that into a carving knife blade. And if I screw it up, this is what I started with. Who cares? That's the best find in here in my world. So now I'm going to look and see if there's another one with it. Because you never know. No. A couple more Allen. Oh, another screw extractor, different kind. Anyway, if I find something really cool, I'll edit it in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my forge set up and try and get it's like a Venturi top on it, and I got to get it adjusted with the propane, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I watched the video, so I am a professional. The video was on YouTube, so I'm a qualified professional now, and I'm gonna get the refractory coating stuff in it. I'll probably film it, but I don't know if I'll share it on here because it's probably really boring, like watching paint dry. So I'm looking for a metal cart that I can turn into a portable, take it outside and do the high heat stuff. So yeah, a forge cart, but haven't found quite the right one yet. So anyway, thanks for waiting while I was on vacation. And I will be home for about 2.5 weeks, and then we're back out down to Oregon coast again for most of August, I think. What is today's like July 29th? It is. So I film in advance as much as I can, which kind of makes some of my relevancy seem weird, but I do that because it's summer and we've been traveling, and I want to get videos made because I really enjoy it, and don't want to leave you. I know everybody's waiting for Saturday morning because they want to see Tom's face on a video again. So I don't want to disappoint you. So here I am. Let me get back to it. And this will be upcoming, and I'm almost embarrassed to even do it because I see the guys that have the patience and do the good work, and we'll see what I do. All right? Thanks for being here.